We came to Tokyo with one mission: eat everything that looks too good to walk past. From fluffy pancakes to conveyor belt sushi, matcha everything, and Wagyu that literally melts in your mouth. This city food scene is fast, loud, and a little chaotic, but honestly, that's what makes it fun. So we're doing Tokyo our way: cafe hopping, chasing closing hours, and maybe over-ordering a lot. We're Adi and Kay, and this is our Tokyo food adventure. 10 spots, 4 days, and 0 regrets. Let's dig in! It was a beautiful sunny day in Tokyo. Perfect weather to be out in the city. And today's plan? Eating everything that looks too cute to ignore. Starting with a little stop that feels straight out of a Ghibli movie.
Good morning from Tokyo, Japan! So right now we're at one of the famous cafes in Tokyo, which is the Totoro Cafe. And we just bought our cream puff. We buy one for each flavor. So later on we will test.
There are 4 flavors in total, which is the banana, custard, strawberry, and caramel. 4 of the flavors have 4 different designs, which is so cute.
Right now it's actually like 12 PM. For us, it's not so crowded for the shop, so you can directly just order and then just take away. Very easy.
So for the taste test, we try the top 2 flavors first, which is the custard and strawberry. Strawberry 有种子哦，it's really strawberry 哦。
哇，这个 creamy。
好吃好吃好吃。
banana。
chocolate 还是 caramel？
是。
我觉得它 banana 比较香哦，它 chocolate 真的是 OK 啦。
它 chocolate 很像那种做蛋糕上面那个鸡 shape 的那种 chocolate flavor。
Next, we headed down Tokyo's most famous fluffy pancakes, Bloopiessss Cafe. Trust me, they really live up to the hype. From the moment you walk in, the smell of butter and vanilla hits you, and you just know it's going to be good. These things jiggle like they're alive. Soft, airy, and almost cloud-like when you cut into them. It's like eating a sweet, warm pillow that melts the second it touches your tongue. Honestly, I don't even know if it is a breakfast or dessert. Maybe both.
After that, we stopped by a cafe that turns your favorite characters into latte art, Cafe REISSUE. The owner was nice enough to let us watch the whole process, drawing them to life right in front of us. And they look too cute to drink, but we still did it for content.
The aroma is good.
俾 Max 沉下去了。
我沉得去啊，我一颗一扯的。aroma coffee aroma cake. How is it?
很香。The art is the bonus for this cafe 啦。 So at first
We didn't prepare any
we didn't prepare
photos.
we searched for photos I think 15 minutes at least. And then finally we got these two. I think the owner did the job very well for drawing our favorite characters.
It's going down. It's going down. 头要断了，
很厉害耶，他画到超快的，
很快耶。
around 3 minutes to 5 minutes 吧，真的很厉害。If you want to try this cafe, you can come on weekdays and after like 3 p.m. like that. I think you don't need to queue.
大家难度。你睇紅黃啦，你睇。
Then the sky started getting dark and we were having a mini race. The matcha shop was closing in 10 minutes and we were not going back to the hotel without trying it.
Number 1, which one is middle? Middle. 3 and 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, number 1, number 2, 3, 4.
Roasted.
Roasted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We arrived 5 minutes before the shop closes and thankfully we got our matchas. So I ordered 3 flavors of green tea matcha. There are 3 colors of matcha. And let's try the first one, which is level 1. This is the matcha that you can eat in your everyday cafe in Malaysia.
Oh, there's level 1. Oh.
Sweet though. So try the level 2. It's stronger in matcha flavor. It is more bitter, but it still have the sweet.
Still have the sweet.
Yeah, still have the
Okay.
sweet flavor inside. So let's try the level 1. It still have some sweet element, but the bitter taste is even stronger. If you are a very hardcore matcha fan, I suggest you to get the level 7. You still can enjoy the bitter flavor. It's not like super bitter until
Still got sweet inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Very nice. Sweet. Yeah, a bit flat. Kalau base 上面那个 flavor 盖过。
So that wraps up the cute cafes. Now, let's move on to Tokyo's franchises that actually fill you up. First up, Yakiniku Light, Tokyo's solo grill spot where you can cook your own Wagyu. It's fast, affordable, and dangerously addictive to keep ordering. And it's also our first time eating beef tongue and Wagyu.
觉得舌头很好吃，甜哦。
甜。
哇，刚才又有肉质感，太甜
哇，牛了，不像 level 咯。啊，油都早先放那个芝士出来。
It was so good we went back again during the same trip. Ordered almost the same set because we couldn't forget how the beef just melts in your mouth. The setup's so convenient that it's our favorite thing too. You got your own grill, no waiting, no sharing, just you, your meat, and that perfect sizzle. Every bite's buttery, juicy, and tastes way too premium for the price. And honestly, if this chain opens in Malaysia, we'd go broke instantly.
You got chance to eat Wagyu, really need to try.
Yeah.
You won't regret.
Next, we hunt down a conveyor belt sushi that's famous among the locals, which is Sushiro. It is one of the highest rated sushi spots in the country, but with a twist, touchscreen ordering, mini games, and actual prizes you can win as a souvenirs.
So we ordered like full of food. Sushi day.
Yeah, we won. We won the game. There's no much that.
So this is our gift.
So we ate total like 35 items, include drinks and dessert. So it's 6,540 yen. Quite cheap.
Also, yes, we were wearing Hogwarts scarves because we came straight from the Harry Potter studio. Check out our Harry Potter studio vlog, coming soon.
After that, we revisited one of our Osaka favorite, Kura Sushi. If you watch our Osaka vlog, we did a full unboxing of this conveyor belt sushi chain, and honestly, we're still obsessed. Now in Tokyo, we came here for the food again, but stayed for the gacha prizes. Still fun, still cheap, and still way too easy to over-order. And we are now going to play the gacha game.
So for every 5 plates, you can get one chance to play the game. So either win or lose, then you can get a gacha.
Yay! Ah! Yeah! Woo! Yay! We got it! Yay! And if you're wondering what we're up to right before this, let's just say it involved Tokyo's craziest view. Yup, it's Shibuya Sky. You can check it out in our previous Tokyo vlog. Just click on the link. After visiting Shibuya's famous landmarks, we went to ICHIRAN Ramen, one of our all-time favorite ramen spot. You know we've tried it in Taipei and Kyoto, but this time in Tokyo, we decided to go big, the 10x Spicy Challenge.
The left is K, right is me. Some people challenge this.
If you've never been to ICHIRAN, it's basically an introvert heaven. Private booths, zero small talk. You write down your order, press a few buttons, and your ramen magically slides out from behind a curtain. The staffs even bow 90 degrees when serving. And the broth, so rich and creamy, it almost makes you forget about the spice. I'm quite a person that eats a lot of spice, and this 10x spice is, for me, it's just nice. I enjoy eating mala. To those who likes to eat spicy, I highly recommended you to try this ICHIRAN Ramen's 10x spicy. It was 10 times hotter and somehow 10 times more addictive. If you're a chili lover like me, this one is your kind of pain.
Our last day fix, we tried the classic Japan McDonald's.
Yang
Japanese 很 clean，
它狗蛋臭对不对？比较 clean 一点，
非常咸哦。
比较咸，比较干净，挺健康的。国家还是顾得很好。
来日本一定收起。
好吃，那比较好吃的这个为什么？We brought our own chili sauce from Malaysia, from McD.
Malaysian chili sauce for YDS.
So we got the Udagawacho soft serve in Shinjuku area near the Shinjuku Tourism Information Center. And let's try it. Level 3 matcha.
哦，好吃。
Level 3. Oh,
For soft serve.
level 1, level 1, sorry. 它比较甜。喂。
And finally, one last stop, matcha latte from Starbucks.
One shot matcha tea latte for
It tastes like, well, a standard matcha latte. Still okay. So that's all for our Tokyo Food Marathon. 10 spot, 4 days, and probably 5 kg heavier. But the trip's not over yet. Next, we're going to somewhere a little more magical. Tokyo Disney Resort. Parades, popcorns, crazy rides, and endless fun. All in one whole series. Hope you enjoyed our vlog. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. 我Duffy 的那个脸已经粘在那个墙壁上了，
被拖下去了。
被拖下去了。
小张。